Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about condo buildings which have direct access to Toronto Path Network. But before, let me introduce myself. My name is Amrit. I make educational content around real estate and I help buy and sell real estate in Toronto. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me anytime by clicking on the Calendly link mentioned in the description below. And also, I've been getting decent views on my videos, so I really appreciate that and I thank you for watching my videos. But I would really appreciate if you can subscribe as well. That really helps and motivates me to make similar videos like this. Alright, so let's get right into it. Path network in Toronto plays a significant role, especially in winters, to move around the city. For those of you who are new to the city, I'll quickly tell you a bit about it. It's basically an underground pedestrian walkway which spans out in the core of downtown. To be honest, it's just not the pedestrian walkway because it has decent restaurants, food courts, bakeries, and all different kinds of shops. But most importantly, it is connected with Union Station, thus giving you access to GO Train, Subway, or Up Express. For instance, on a heavy snow day, if your building has direct access to the path, you can use the same to go to Union Station, and from there you can hop onto an Up Express to go to the airport without ever having to step outside, which I think is pretty cool, hence avoiding the slippery roads and heavy traffic. Also, if you want to go for a hockey game at the Scotiabank Arena, or if you want to go to an office in Financial District, or maybe to an Eaton Center, you can go use the path network to go to all these places. So now let's talk about the buildings which have direct access to the path. First is 19 Grand Trunk, which is also called Infinity 3. This 35-story building has direct access to the path. The location of this building is pretty prime. CN Tower, Scotiabank Arena, walk to Waterfront or Financial District. It's all about 5 to 10 minutes from this building. The management of this building is pretty good. I have a few clients living in this building and the feedback has been pretty positive so far. The condos in this building are selling for about 1,050 per square feet and the age of this building is about 7 years. Okay, next up is 88 and 100 Harbour Street. It's also called Harbour Plaza Residence. So you do have direct access to the path from this building as well. Actually, you can find Winners, Dollar Store, food court right at the entrance of the path from this building, which I think is pretty cool. This building has 66 stories and the location of this building is pretty outstanding if you're someone who's looking to live close to the water. And to be honest, it's one of my favorite buildings in the city. Reason being, it's well managed. Secondly, it's developed by a good developer called Menkes. Third, it is, if you're looking out south from this building, you get to see spectacular views of Lake Ontario, which I think is pretty cool. But all this comes with a price. So condos in this building are selling for about $1,300 per square feet, $1,300 to $1,350 per square feet. And the age of this building is about 4 years. So the third building is One Bloor Street East, also called the One Bloor. It has direct access to the path, connecting you with Yonge and Bloor subway station. To be honest, this path isn't as big as the one located at core of downtown, but it goes all the way to the west up till Bay and Bloor intersection. This building has 75 stories. It's way high up there, and the location of this building is good. It's located right at Yonge and Bloor intersection. You can walk to Yorkville Avenue. You can shop at high-end stores at Bay and Bloor, and the building management is pretty good of this building. But to be honest, the elevators of this building are not the best. You might have to wait for some time to go up to your unit by taking those elevators. Apparently, the reason being it has 75 stories, as I mentioned, and it has 789 units in this building. So those are a lot of units for a building. And the condos in this building are selling for about 1,400 per square feet, and the age of this building is 5 years. So now let's talk about the buildings which do have access to path network but not are the best buildings in my opinion. First, let's start off with the famous ICE condos. Again, hands down, it's located at a very prime location right at York and Bremen Boulevard. You are right next to Scotiabank Arena, Union Station or CN Tower. But in my opinion, it's not managed very well because it has tons of Airbnb, short-term rental, and the elevators aren't the best. You'll have to wait long to go up to your unit, and list goes on and on. So in my opinion, I would stay away from this building. And the other building which I would highlight is 1 King Street West. That also has a direct access to the path, but it's nicely located in downtown core, right at Yonge and King Street. But the reason I'm not a big fan of this building is that it is a mixed-use residence. By that I mean is that some of the portion of the building is hotel and the rest of the portion have been converted into private residences. So the layout of the private residences are like a hotel room, and chances are high that you might outgrow from such layouts. And the last building I'm going to talk about is 55 and 65 Bremner, also known as Maple Leaf Square. It's actually right beside Scotiabank Arena. Again, great location. Management is pretty okay, and the units in this building are selling for about $1,200 per square feet, and the age of this building is about 12 years. But again, this building does have a bit of Airbnb problem or short-term rentals, so you gotta watch out for that. That's pretty much. I hope you like this video, and please do let me in the comments what you think about this content, and please give me a like, share and subscribe. That will really help. And thanks, and talk soon.